Yo guys, what's up? My name is Judge Prime, the ITK, here again with another review. Today we are talking about Charles's sound design. Now Charles is a rapper, producer from Wyoming, and definitely I would say this is a different take on a very popular sound. Now you're probably wondering, what do I mean by that? Well, Charles is an artist who has taken different various popular genres and sort of just mashed them together, and it is definitely experimental, but it works in my opinion. At least I enjoyed this quite a bit. So basically jazz, EDM and trap beats are just molded together to give you this kind of very different but very enjoyable, very dark project that you have here, sound design. So with this project, I will say what you're getting is a lot of dark themes. You get a very laid back, chill flow on this project. I'd say he kind of reminds me of Sweeney actually. In his vocal delivery, he does remind me of Sweeney. Taking a look at some of the tracks in here, the intro has a very heavy bass to it. I will say throughout this project, there is a lot of heavy bass on it. The next track, top this, very nice trappy beat. Some of the samples, or will I say some of the instrumentation on this definitely feels very Eastern. It feels like, you get this, I got this vibe at least of these old Chinese, is it Kung Fu movies. And yeah, I did like this song. There were certain parts where the flow was a bit weak. The flow was a bit, even flow, I mean, his rapping was a bit weak, but definitely this song is very well structured, at least the instrumentation, and it is varied. You're not getting something that's generic with this. You're getting nice varied beats. You're getting jazzy fluences here, and you're getting, oriental sounds here and there. It doesn't sound like it's jumping all over the place. In a way, it kind of all melts or folds together very well. The next track, Moves, it has a very nice jazzy beat. Basically, he's kind of talking about, partying with models, and they're very chill vibes on this track. Throughout this project, it is quite chill. There are times when it gets a bit dark, but overall it is a more chill track. And it also has a very interesting sample in here. I found it quite funny. It's basically, I think it's a white lady or a black guy trying to tell a white lady how to be street cool and how to say what's happening. But yeah, this was a very interesting song. I've noticed a lot of these newer rappers tend to use samples a lot. Sometimes it works, sometimes it's a bit much, and other times to me it's just unnecessary. But this was definitely enjoyable and I found it to be funny. Another track on here was Booksmart. There was a lot of grand production on this. There was a lot of reverb on this, and the instrumental was a bit loud. It kind of drowned Charles's flow and Charles's, rapping on this track. It kind of drowned it out a bit. I think it was too loud for my liking. But then it sort of switches up. There's a nice bridge and it takes a very chill, very sedated, very laid back vibe, which then flows into the next track, Chill Pill, which has a very varied. It has different aspects to it. Still a very chill vibe, and it still has, jazzy instrumentation and jazzy influences throughout it. Very interesting tracks, very interesting project. I'd say I enjoyed how everything came together on this. The jazzy element, the EDM and the trap all sort of coming together. This project is definitely dark, very introspective, and also, tries to be a bit more upbeat, but then you're suddenly, taking down a bit. So this project is for people who like experimental music, experimental rap music. If you're a fan of jazzy instrumentation, if you're a fan of trap, or if you're just curious as to how he sort of melts all this together, then definitely be sure to give this a listen. I do feel as though the flow was a bit weak at parts. At certain parts, the production sort of was a bit too loud, but for the fact that this was essentially a solo project, mixed and probably mixed and mastered, produced by this artist, that bumps it up to a 7. So this is a 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Good production. I'd say production is definitely the stronger point on this and the way everything comes together. Definitely I look forward to seeing what Charles has to offer next. I did enjoy this quite a bit. And if you like this kind of experimentation, if you like to see how, jazzy instrumentation can work with trap, definitely give it a listen. I'll leave a link in the description below. If you have a project, please feel free to send it to me. And if I think it's decent to very good, I'll review it on here. But anyway, that's all I have for this project. Good job to Charles. I definitely look forward to seeing what he has to offer next. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, why not click subscribe? My name is Prime. I hope you have a blessed day and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.